The battle over ballots.
It shouldn't be a problem. Be voting early.
Who says it is? Why it could decide the election. One controversial photograph.
It's not right. We have morals in this world.
The threats, the artists, and what police say about it. That story is first on Fox. And now the economy, a relatively calm day on Wall Street. The Dow bouncing between positive and negative territory before closing down 77 points. The first time in 9 sessions that there's been a double-digit close. This on the day the government detailed the first step of its bailout, guaranteeing stability, but not necessarily a quick fix. Your bank is about to have a new partner, Uncle Sam. The Bush administration is now launching the first step of its financial rescue plan by buying $250 billion in bank stock.
First, the federal government will use a portion of the $700 billion financial rescue plan to inject capital into banks by purchasing equity shares.
9 of the nation's biggest banks will participate, including Chicago's largest, Chase. In return, they agree to oversight and caps on executive compensation.
This new capital will help healthy banks continue making loans to businesses and consumers.
This part of this infusion, being direct, being right into the equity markets, is great.
But Chicago Wealth Fund manager Scott Martin says he doubts that means instant access to credit for home and car buyers.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You can lead banks to cash, but you can't make them lend.
Buying equity in banks was not the original rescue plan, but the administration improvised when recent interest rate cuts could not stabilize Wall Street. Treasury Secretary Henry Paulson says the government will sell stock back at a profit to the banks when fiscally healthy. He stresses the government's limited role does not undermine capitalism.
Government owning a stake in any private U.S. company is objectionable to most Americans, me included. Yet the alternative of leaving businesses and consumers without access to financing is totally unacceptable.
Besides laying out $250 billion for bank stock, the government later this month plans to start buying $100 billion worth of troubled debt from financial institutions. That leaves roughly half of the $700 billion bailout, presumably, for the next president.